Hello, and I forgot to hit the intro.
I was gonna say, what
Whoops.
is this?
This is a new intro, and here we go.
I dig it. You can't
Hey.
see me, but I was bouncing in the background. It's like I
Oh
like
yeah,
this.
Blabs hasn't been on since I had the new intro. But no, so I meant to click. I thought I clicked the thing and then live, and then I hit live, and I'm like, oh shoot, the thing didn't click. I wasn't on the arrow. But you know what? There. You guys got some a fresh intro of me and
You got
Blabs.
a
Like,
derp
well,
intro.
eh? Oh my gosh. So yes, for my mods, I will get Blab's links, or if Blab wants to drop her links,
I'll
because I didn't
drop.
have it in the description because this was kind of last minute. I was gonna do
A
a solo
surprise.
stream. Yeah, she crashed the stream, guys.
Yeah, with a bunch of bricks
A bunch
from
of
Velocity.
bricks. Yeah, full Australian bricks, the toughest kind. But yeah, so my bad to the mods. Every time I have someone on, like when I did my celebration stream and I didn't know who was gonna join, so I didn't have anybody's links. And I'm like, oh, you want to pull up this and this? And they're like, next time, can you have the links? I'm like, I didn't know who was coming. I'm sorry.
Listen, we're just two drunk girls. Okay, we got alcohol. They cannot blame us for anything.
Labs is my enabler. I have a mojito
Yes.
though, guys.
Yes.
Cheers.
I have for Angelica, but you can't see it. But cheers anyway.
Tap the glass so they.
I'm drinking out of my Yeti, so I don't have a Sea of Thieves shenanigan again.
Oh,
So there's
she's like clunk, clunk, clunk. Oh my god. Are we live? Oh, we are live over on Rumble. Okay, cool. What's up? I see you over there, Hokey. So the 3 people watching. Hello.
Hi, Rumble.
So how you doing, Blabs? How was your day today?
It's been a busy day, but it was a good day. We had Velocity, we had Flawed on. We did not have Wicked because Wicked can't make those Saturday streams, but Wicked can make the Wednesday streams, so it's okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
When I'm awake.
Well, no, it's been good. It's been good. I'm
Nice.
relaxing, which is nice. I have not relaxed in ages. I'm like, oh.
Well, that's good. Let me turn my fan on because this is gonna be a spicy stream now. Okay,
Yeah.
so I just asked Blaz, I'm like, you wanna come on and make fun of Snow White? And she was like, yeah.
That's what I do best.
Yes. Okay, where am I? Sorry. All right. What day is it? Lulu, Snow White will save us all. Of course she will. Lulu, what's up, Hokies? Hello. Oh my god, Critic
Hi.
and Vincent. Snow White is not white as snow. No, she's tan as sand. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, really,
she's
though,
as tan as sand.
Actually, to be honest, I feel like I'm tan right now. So the actress looks like she might be a tiny bit later than me. She's Latino, or Latina. My bad, Latina.
Yeah.
I just hate all Snow White, so it doesn't. Biggles, wow, way to just come in here and bring so much hate. I love the original Snow White. Excuse me.
You know what's not a bad Snow White movie? Mirror Mirror with Lily Collins and Julia Roberts. That wasn't a bad one. It's really for kids.
Oh yeah, no,
really
that one wasn't bad. And she's pretty. Lily Collins.
Yeah,
she's pretty. She was a great choice for Snow White. I actually recently watched that one like a couple years ago, and I'm like, I forgot this was made.
Mm-hmm. I saw it in theaters with my mom.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Wicked commissions for furry art of Leon. Ew, no, I don't. If anyone sends me that, I'll block you.
We gotta have a team meeting, Wicked.
Team meeting. What's up, Americas?
Yo.
About Snow White? No, not yet. But I feel like it's gonna be like a hang on to your butt situation. He's gonna tear it apart. As as he should.
Mhm.
Also, that mirror must be drunk to say Gal is not the fairest.
I know.
I
That's just
know.
bananas. Like this
That's the
woman looks like a
thing.
complete derp, and then you got Gal over there looking like a goddess.
I know. That doesn't okay. Okay. You know what?
Okay.
Here, this is how I feel about that. This is new, so this is how I feel about that statement.
Move this man!
I
I
didn't mean to
just
leave.
realized that dude
I
was shirtless in the front.
I didn't mean to leave Trey's comment up. We aren't booing you, Trey. We're booing that. Sorry, Trey. Trey just got booed. My bad. Uh, he went over an article about the. Okay, yeah, I have some stuff. I got some stuff on it. It's yeah. I've heard that they're real, but I don't care. However, excellent meme material. Just slap a Brazers logo on them, and yeah, there you go. What are you guys talking about?
What is the? Just,
I don't know. The chat's having a conversation. I think I might have just missed the point there. What's up, Tara? Hello, Azur. Which one is dopey? I don't know, man. They're not even
Maza.
dual. That's yeah. That should be an easy answer. Hello, Rodo.
Yo, Roto.
Hey, Corey. And there's two Corys. What's up, Corey and Corey?
This is a gate out of a hat. Now there are two of them.
There are two of them.
Shoot
See, look,
them.
that is the thing. Leighton Mazza. Snow Brown and the seven hippies. Oh my God, Mark.
I like that one.
Oh no. We got Netflix Mando here. Hello.
Yo.
Yo.
Oh my god, wait, bring that up. I have not seen that.
You haven't seen Netflix Mando yet?
No, that's too funny. Oh, that's good. Yo, hi.
Are you guys oh, because of what I did? Yeah. Listen, I definitely clicked on it. Biggles, you ruined the world. No, I'm just kidding. Don't cry. Biggles gets very upset when I'm mean to him. Hello, James. I'm trying to make
Hello
sure I
there.
don't miss anybody. You get out, Americus. It's my freaking stream. I liked Snow White and the Huntsman. It was a great medieval adventure with swords and sorcery. Yeah, that one was okay, but I have never
Kristen
been one.
Stewart.
I've never
irks
been
me.
one with her hype. Do you remember? Oh my God, I don't remember which award show this was, but it was Chris Hemsworth, right? That played the Huntsman.
Yeah, the Huntsman. Yeah.
So he didn't. I think he was at this award show, but he just wasn't in the audience at this moment because he didn't care. She won an award. Maybe it was like MTV, and she's like, "Where's my Huntsman?" And she like wanted him to come up on stage, and he didn't. I was like, "Oh."
Oh, that's embarrassing.
But that was right around the time that she was like the director. Remember when she was like
Oh
sleeping
yeah,
with
when
the
she was
director
fucking him.
and she cheated on Ryan Pattinson?
Robert
Robert
Pattinson.
Ryan
Ryan
Pattinson. Ryan.
Pattinson. Discount. He's playing Robin and Batman.
Yeah. Oops. Well, you guys knew what I was talking about. Yeah, Robert Pattinson. Listen. I messed up as soon as the stream started, and I had like
It's my fault. I mean,
it is. I wasn't going to drink it. Then Blabs was like, "I'm getting booze," so I'm like, "All right."
Shit.
I see Hokies, Americus, Blabs, and Chris
Hi.
Jangle over there. Hi, over there on Rumble. Do you guys like the ending of the last Philosophy video with me and her? Bye.
Goodbye.
She's like, I gotta go. But yeah, we got a couple of things to talk about today. It's gonna be an interesting one. It's gonna be fun though. We got fun stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, she did. She slept. She cheated on
Yeah,
Robert
she was.
Pattinson.
Yeah, she's.
Both.
How do you
We're
screw over
women.
him? Like, I don't get it.
We're both. We have both. We have boobs and
Yeah.
boobs. Hello, you just can't see.
We have
Blab's
4
boobs.
boobies between us and 2 glasses.
Yes.
Math.
Cheers. Math.
Cling cling.
No, I'm not drunk. Not at all. I've only had a few sips and it's a small drink. We're just messing around. Blabs, on the other hand, she might end up wasted by the end of the stream, but it's okay. You don't
Maybe.
gotta see her face.
Yeah,
She's drinking.
I'm in my pajamas. I'm literally wearing a t-shirt that says cheese and thank you, and it's a bowl of cheese.
You would. Cheese and thank you. What do we got here?
I'll show you later. I'll show you off stream.
Okay, I want to see it. I want to see it. So, yeah, there's a few things to talk about. I don't know if anybody else knew this, but there is a Spider-Man show, an animated show that's in the works, but we'll talk about that in a minute. We're gonna start with the Snow White stuff. We'll get the Snow White stuff out of the way here. I just when I saw the pictures, I didn't
I thought they were
really.
fake.
Yeah, so did I. Oh, I just minimized it. I saw it and I was like, wait, because it
I
looks
saw
like
Ryan Kittle tweet about it first, and I was like, huh? His words were, holy shit, and I agreed. I was like, no way.
I'm gonna pull up. Oh no, wrong one. Let's go to the news. I had an article up, but I want to see if I can find.
There's a Daily Mail article full of it. Do you want that?
Yeah, just send me that one. I'm looking at one. I must have accidentally exited out. Ugh, I hate when I do that.
All right, hang on. There's this one.
I have
Live
one.
chat.
It centers the one I have up centers more on Peter Dinklage. So I'm like,
Yeah.
this is better.
Well, the one I just sent you shows all the photos from Daily Mail.
That's
Holy
better
crap,
too, 'cause
there's
they're all
even more
zoomed in.
photos than I thought there was. Wow.
What in the okay? I wonder how they're gonna make Gal look like when she becomes the old.
Yeah, right? Like, she's still gonna be hotter than Snow White. All wrinkly.
Look who it is! It's Cody. I feel like I never talked to you anymore. Why do you hate me? No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
why do you hate us,
Cheers.
Cody?
Why do you hate us? Hi,
Oh
Cody.
my god.
We're his favorite fookers.
Look,
That's how I always say it.
cling
to
cling with
Louise
the
about
Yeti.
it.
I'm cheering.
Oh yeah. She is. I'm like, clean your glasses. They know you haven't. She's like, ding ding, this freaking steel can.
That way I don't spill again. Remember that last time on Sea of Thieves? I spilled it everywhere, all over my keyboard. I had to take the control keyboard out because, like, I couldn't press it anymore. It was covered in booze.
Oh yeah, I actually spilled during Sea of Thieves once too, and I was really upset because it was like half of a cup of just rum with ice. And I spilled it. I was like,
Exactly.
well, damn, like that's
It's a whole waste of
rum.
alcohol. Yeah.
I was upset.
Priorities.
What's up, Ian? How are you? Cheese and thank
Hi,
you. That
Ian.
is genius. It is. I'm
Thank
not saying
you.
it's not, but it's a very blab shirt to have on. I just have a green tank top on, but I like
Yeah.
it. So
Dude, pajamas are life. Let me just say.
half the time right now I just got regular pants on, but half the time when I was streaming I have like pajama pants on, like cartoon.
Oh, I do like
characters.
gym shorts, sweatpants, all that. Leggings. It's a good life.
Ding 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 goes the steel truth. She's trying to be we'll try to be fancy and cute, and she's just like donk donk. Tara Crystal, Snow White and the Magic People. Anybody who has played Dungeons and Dragons before 3rd edition knows dwarves don't use magic.
They don't. I don't know. I've never played as a dwarf. I've only played as a druid.
Oh yeah, Cody will prove it. No, I believe you. He probably will post a picture on Twitter now or something.
He'd be like, hello, ladies.
I believe it because he really likes to talk about his pants.
Hashtag peaches.
Or lack thereof. Say no to pants. Oh, I'm sorry. I got pants on. Okay. What's up, Inyok? I don't know. I feel like I want to say Inyaki.
Enoch?
I
think it's
You know
Enoch.
what I mean? Enoch, but it makes me want to say like Inyaki because the Italian.
Gnocchi, you
Inyaki? Yeah. Inyaki? When I was little, I called them Inyakis because I thought they looked like maggots or something. And I was like, ew. I don't eat that. But they don't taste like that. Don't worry, guys. They're really good.
They don't taste like
Anyways.
maggots because apparently Amanda knows what maggots taste like.
Ew, no, I don't. But I mean, I don't think they taste like potato pasta. Hope not.
I like potatoes.
Same. But potatoes are yummy. All right. So here we go. Before we get into the article, let's just pause here.
The
This
best part
guy
was-
right here, listen, this guy
Oh my
right
God.
here, he looks like someone's auntie, right? Like that
In a
has like
grandma
the hard,
outfit?
yeah, that has like the hard candies in her purse all the time
Mhm,
for
from
you.
1955.
Yes. Like I don't understand why is this man taller than. Well, a lot of people are taller than me, but if you're supposed to be a dwarf, you should not be taller than me. This guy is towering over. There's only one.
And the best part is they chose a photo that makes him look like he only has one arm.
Oh,
So for a good 5 minutes, I thought he only had one arm until you find other photos and he's got 2 arms.
And then also a woman. It's supposed to be
Mhm.
7. It's 7 men.
Yep.
Snow White and the one dwarf. Yeah. They're on a hill.
It's embarrassing. And like the costumes too. Just look at the costumes, how shitty they look. They look like someone's just thrown stuff together and be like, ta-da. This is Disney. They have millions of dollars for a costume, and this is what they go with. Like discount, like Party City, $5.99.
This I can try, Eric, but he's not gonna listen to me. it's
Yeah,
like his
Cody, don't be
thing.
late for your streams.
He's gonna be like 20 minutes late now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's really sad because even like with the Little Mermaid, you see people cosplaying
Oh, so much
looking
better.
better. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Tara, good point. Costumes look like they came from the late 60s hippies costume. Yeah, Party City. Like I swear to God, you can find this stuff at Party City.
Oh yeah. Or like a thrift store.
Or a thrift store. Exactly. They are.
Just
You're
mix
right,
and match.
Lulu. So I guess we'll read some of this article. So exclusive Snow White and the Seven politically correct companion.
It's true, they are.
They are, but it's funny. First pictures of new live action remake of Disney classic show stand-in princess walking with diverse band of merry men and women after row over using dwarves actors. Hi ho, it's off to the job center they go. For the seven dwarves have been replaced by magical creatures for Disney's live action remake of Snow White. The character of the fictional princess, who will be played by Rachel Zegler in the film, has been pictured for the first time with her new companions, who appear to be a mix of genders, ethnicities, and heights. Yeah. The
Woof.
actress wearing Snow White's famous yellow and blue dress and red cape is tailed by the group, who are dressed in brightly colored clothes and carrying work tools. They were spotted shooting scenes in Bedfordshire on Thursday, and pictures obtained exclusively by Mail Online. The scenes pictured here have two stand-in extras who were used to film additional photography. Disney announced that magical creatures would replace the seven dwarfs to avoid reinforcing stereotypes after Game of Thrones actor Peter Dinklage criticized the effing backwards story last year. I have a whole article on that. We'll get into that in a second. Peter Dinklage is
He's a dink.
he's another Looney Tune. Hollywood is full of Looney Tunes. That's the most polite
Mm-hmm.
way I can put it. I was a little taken aback when Disney were proud to cast. Oh no, we're gonna skip that because we have it's what Peter Dinklage. I have a whole article just on that we're gonna cover.
She's got her
I just have the
resources,
pictures.
guys.
I did my research. Okay,
She's got the
but
receipts.
I got receipts. This is just when I saw this.
It's awful.
It's awful. It is. And another thing, I'm gonna save my comments on what Peter Dinklage said for that. So I'm gonna skim over that. It's just
They don't look like dwarfs. Like, at least
they-
try to like make them look like a, like what the dwarfs resembled
Yeah,
back in
it's
the
like,
Snow White, and they look nothing like it.
just don't remake it if you don't like what the story was about. How hard is it to make a new story? If you want, make something else with some seven mystical creatures or something. Like I just don't understand. And I'm glad some of Hollywood, like Zendaya, came out about this with like black actors and stuff, how they should just create new characters instead of just taking old. It's
Wait,
laziness.
she said that?
She said something about that. I gotta try and
That's
find
impressive.
it. But
She's very woke.
Yeah, well, she said it because she just knows that they're being used. That wasn't the exact line that she used, but it was like something about like she's friends with Haley, or Haley. Sorry, I always say Haley. Haley, Little Mermaid, and she said
Oh, Halle
something
Berry?
about no Haley Bailey,
Yeah,
Haley
whatever
Bailey. I always mess up because the names are
Haley
so
Berry.
they're so freaking close.
I know.
But that they're using her, and that like she went through some stuff too, like when she was on the Disney Channel, like but she was like okay because she was a lighter skin. She said that do you, Rhoda? Well, you should have applied.
Yeah, you could have gotten
Look
the
at
job,
he did the
bro.
dot.
You could be
Good
rolling that
dots.
sweet Disney money of all of $5.99.
He put the dots in front of the names.
I heard about that. That's too funny.
Yeah, so I it was a video that I watched. I want to find it again. Yeah, she said something about that. I'll try to find it again. It was like a short that I seen on YouTube. And I'm surprised it's not getting pushed more, but maybe it's because they want it shoved down. They don't want it known that like an actor is talking about this. But yeah, she came out with something like
No,
that.
that
I just don't
doesn't even look like Rachel. Is that like a stunt?
let's see. They said something pictured as an extra who was used for an additional film. Right
there you
here.
go.
She looks a little bit more like Snow White.
Yeah. The costume still looks really cheap, like something you get at a costume store.
It does. Like the colors are there, but that's
Yeah,
it.
like it's the right design and everything, but it just looks extremely cheap, like someone just threw it together in 5 seconds.
This dude is massive. He's like 7 feet tall. Look at him.
Maybe he's supposed to be a giant and he's still a dwarf.
Well, they're mystical creatures now, not.
You know what the worst part about that? That dude in blue in the very front, there's more pictures of him. He is what they call the prince. They dropped the name of the prince and now he's Jonathan.
Seriously?
They say it. They say it in the captions below.
Oh, down here? Okay. The
Yeah,
Mary Band.
there's
It's
a
one of
photo
these.
of him, just him, and like this is the Jonathan
What's up,
who replaced the
Christopher?
prince. Hi, Chris.
Derp, derp, derp. Derp we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the guy who played in Jaw? Really? I don't know. All right, so the merry band follow. That's like Robin Hood, the merry band of men. Like what? The merry band follow behind Snow White as they make their way across the idyllic Berkshire scene, and she serenely strides ahead. Sorry, I don't know words. I have to read
Yeah, there
twice
he
sometimes.
is. See? The 7 friends walk behind the character Jonathan as the movie ditches the character of the prince. So that derp 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 blue boy is freaking the prince? I'm sorry, he's no Prince Charming.
7 friends walk behind the character Jonathan as the movie ditches the character of the prince. Okay, yeah. What the frig?
I'm sorry, why didn't they make him... So the prince is a black-haired dude in Snow White, right? If I remember
Yeah.
correctly. Or I think... yeah, wasn't he black-haired or was he brown-haired? Whatever it is, like, I honestly don't see this guy as a prince.
They're doing that crap on purpose. They did the same thing. I mean,
Make
Eric
the white
was
male shit.
Eric was a prince in The Little Mermaid, but not by blood. He like washed up ashore and was adopted by the Black King and Queen.
Wait, what? They really
You didn't
did
know
that?
They really did that. Yeah, I seen it. Somebody shout out to my
Wow,
friend
I didn't know that.
sailed the high seas to send me the movie. I actually
That's
skimmed through because I couldn't watch the whole thing, but yeah, that's what it. Yeah, they
This
actually
is
did
so
that.
embarrassing. Like, oh, it's disgraceful. Wow, I didn't know that. That's a mind fuck. They actually did that.
Snow White is gonna step on the prince. I know. I was gonna say that too, Tara. It looks like he's wearing a hoodie.
Uh-huh.
What's up, horny elf? Ian, thank you for the $10. The guy at the back looks like they're trying to smuggle a Viking into Stur's village. I know. I know.
Yeah, you're right though. He looks like that really old relative aunt, grandma with like the shawl over her head, who's got the hard candies and a big ass handbag, purse thing, long nails. Oh yeah. Except there's a dude. Maybe it's a trans dude.
Oh god.
Maybe they got one of them trans in there too.
With a beard. Yeah, I don't know. Because
So
they said and women. There's only one woman unless is this a woman too? Do they make the two? Is that a one? No, that's a guy.
No, the one with the freaking
the ponytail or pigtails.
Yeah, the pigtail bun thing going on. Wow.
I think you're right, Lulu.
Who's Cam Newton?
He's for Carolina, right? North Carolina.
What?
Scarf over his head. He's the is he the quarterback for North Carolina?
Oh, is this football? Oh, hang on.
Yeah, it's football.
Cam Newton. Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah. The line follow through the flowered fields in a ragtag assortment of wacky clothing. Oh, they're just a bunch of sillies. With no apparent theme of color, style, or period to tie the group together. Yeah, that's great work, Disney, the costume department.
It's embarrassing.
Like, how could they not even have someone stick out as Dopey? Everybody freaking loves Dopey.
Right? Like, if anything, they could have cast, like, random characters, but then have them looking like the dwarfs, like the clothing, right? Yeah. Be like, this person is dressed in green to represent Dopey. This person looks like, you know, sleepy, grumpy, whatever it is, but nah.
Yeah, we got one more little... Let's cover the stupid Peter Dinklage stuff. Like, what the heck is this guy's problem? What's up, Way Moore's Blues? Oh, former. Yo. Okay. Well, I knew he was that, so I don't know that much. He's a free agent now. Oh, okay. Football. Could have had Kevin Hart as Dopey. Listen, that would have been funny. That would have been funny.
I would have been down for that. That would have been funny as hell.
No, well, grumpy. Close enough, Americus. He's like, where the hell is Cranky? Shaking his cane. Give me Cranky.
Yeah, Americus for Cranky 2023.
Yeah, Roto, Disney's colors used to be iconic, and so did their animation, but...
Dude, can you imagine, like... Remember Cinderella? Was it 2015 Cinderella? How beautiful Cinderella was. Like, that's probably the best live action movie they've done. Yeah, Lily James as Cinderella was top tier. The dress was gorgeous.
Richard Madden was the prince. And you know, the funny part is I didn't actually watch trailers or anything on it. I rented it for like $2 on Amazon Prime. I was like sick home from work one day and I'm like, I'm just gonna watch this. And to my surprise, Richard Madden was on it. He came on screen and I was like, I feel so much better already. Like, it was
It's
so
a
nice.
great movie. I
is.
saw it in
That's the-
cinemas.
I wish I
That's a
would have.
fantastic. Like, it's a not honestly all live actions for me are unnecessary. But however, that one was actually really good. And
Yeah,
Maleficent.
Jungle Book. Yeah, Maleficent, Jungle Book, and Cinderella were the only 3 good ones. There were other ones that were
I
all
didn't
right.
really like Jungle Book, but I wasn't really that invested in either. I was only half watching it, so maybe that's why I didn't enjoy it.
It was
But the rest
it
of them
was
were
done
shit,
well.
in my
They
opinion.
slightly gave expressions to the animals, which makes sense because you're imitating a Disney cartoon. It's not
Mhm.
go ahead and make it real. Like what they did with Lion King. I was so upset. I said this before, but I thought the Lion King was actually going to be done well because it was Jon Favreau and he did a good job with Jungle Book. So I'm like, okay, makes sense giving him
he
Lion
shit
King.
all over it.
He did. So I wonder if it was him or if somebody else decided to like get in his head and say like you need to make them look more accurate. No facial expressions. Like you can't do that. You can't have Timon and Pumbaa making fart jokes and then they're just like straight faced. Like that make no.
Yeah,
Lion King
and
was terrible.
Beauty
That's
and
my
the Beast
favorite
was
movie.
god awful.
I
watched
didn't
it on
hate
a plane,
it.
and maybe that's why I hated it. But it was like 30 minutes extra long that it didn't need all these unnecessary scenes. And Emma Watson cannot sing, and they did it anyway. It was just shit.
Yeah. So I gave that one like I would give it like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. I didn't hate it, but I had a lot of problems with it. Like the only add-on that I liked is that they added that cute little scene. I thought it was cute of what happened to Belle's mom. I mean, not cute, it was sad, but they don't talk about Belle's mom in the
What happened? I don't remember. I watched it on a plane ride. Maybe
So
that's
you know
why
how
I really
he
hated
has-
it because I wanted to go home.
He had, I think it was the mirror, maybe. I don't forgot what it was, but where you could transport to the past. And so the beast let her transform back to a little like cottage. It wasn't their cottage, but it was before when her mom was sick, right before she died. You seen like her mom holding her as a baby. Or something like that, and it just showed her mom a little bit and explained that her mom got sick and died instead of just not talking about her at all. So that was an okay addition in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a little layer. I mean, it's still unnecessary, really, but yeah, I get it.
But I'd say like if you're gonna change something, like at least add to it, and that added to it just a tiny bit. And it was just like a little 3-minute scene, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I know, Lulu. I was prepared for them. I actually still.
I've never seen it, so I don't plan on ever seeing it, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. The lack of original ideas from these studios is exactly why they are failing. Creativity doesn't exist anymore. It's very
look at like Aladdin, Lady and the Tramp. Those were like horrific.
I didn't watch Lady and the Tramp. Thank you, Low IQ Media, for the $5. Hello, ladies. Off Snow White and the 7 Meth Addicts.
Hi.
Hi. Grumpy's here. What's up, Grumpy? They're ruining your movie, bro. Thank you for the $1.99.
You should sue.
Yes, sue them. And you're right, Grumpy. Justice for Grumpy. But okay, so this was the article that I was going to wait to talk about what Peter Dinklage said. So Peter Dinklage discusses why he feels Disney's live action Snow White isn't as inclusive as it can be. Disney just can't catch a break with Snow White, from guests complaining about the ending of the Snow White Enchanted Wish attraction in Disneyland to the divisiveness about casting Latina actress Rachel Zegler to play the lead character. Now Peter Dinklage is weighing in on why he feels that Disney could do more. Update with Disney's response at the end of the article. Ooh. During an interview on Mark Maron's WTF podcast, he had comments to make about the choices Disney appears to be making in regards to certain characters and not others. Dinklage said, "There's a lack of hypocrisy going on. Literally, no offense to anyone, but I was a little taken aback when they were very proud to cast a Latina actress as Snow White, but you're still telling the story of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Take a step back and look at that. What you're doing there, it makes no sense to me." Okay. You're progressive in one way, but then you're still making that effing backwards story about 7 dwarfs living in a cave together. They live in a nice house. Their house is like nicer than mine. It's got 2 floors. They got 7 beds that look comfortable as hell. Like, okay, Peter, watch the movie before you judge it, Peter. Anyways, have I done nothing to advance the cause from my soapbox? I guess I'm not loud enough. I don't know which studio that is, but they were so proud of it. All love and respect to the actress and all the people who thought they were doing the right thing. But I'm just like, what are you doing? What is he even complaining about?
He sounds like a Karen.
And they're minors. They work in a cave and they live in a house. Like their house is actually really freaking nice. Like a little forest house. I don't know what he's
talking about. He's shitting on the blue collar class. That's what he's doing because he thinks because you're doing like labor and all that physical labor, you don't have a nice house and you live like a Neanderthal.
Yeah.
That's basically what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. He said, to be fair, the dwarfs don't. Oh, so they said in the article, to be fair, the dwarfs don't live in mines. They worked in mines and lived in a house. But the point still stands, and they're depicted in a certain way. Disney has been talking about inclusion and diversity openly and then acting in ways contrary to that behind the scenes for a while. On one hand, they worry that animatronic monkeys are depicted authentically, and then on the other, they allegedly don't want a strong female character depicted in a way that gives her muscles. What? Have you
What?
seen Ray? Have you watched the new Star Wars movies?
Ah.
Maybe sometimes the story, I don't even know what to say to that. Maybe sometimes the story should just be left as part of the past, not be retold again. I agree with that because it's going not because it's going to be offensive, but because they're just dumb, but because it's going to be offensive to someone no matter what. Then again, every story is going to offend someone. So what should Disney do? Make new stuff. Maybe that's I don't know. I don't know. That's an idea. When it comes to the Disney Snow White story, the dwarfs make up most of the characters in the tale, so maybe Disney should look at portraying them in a different way than how they've traditionally been portrayed. Just make new characters and leave the old stories alone. Like, if you're not gonna tell it correctly, then just leave it alone. Maybe Disney should just stop making live action adaptations, yeah,
Yep.
and let the past stay in the past and make new things that portray characters in authentic and inclusive ways. Otherwise, some people don't get a key, even if there is one mark just for them. All right, here's an update. Since his comments, Disney has responded with,
Oh dear.
to avoid reinforcing stereotypes from the original animated film, we are taking a different approach with these 7 characters and have been consulting with members of the dwarfism community. We look forward. I'm sorry, I should have laughed at that. We look forward to sharing more as the film heads into production after a lengthy development period. Lengthy development period probably means, oh crap, we didn't think about that. Now back to the drawing board. Again, just stop making these live action redos. What do you think, comment list? Okay, yeah. I think they should just stop.
Oh yeah. 100%. They shouldn't do any of that shit. And I think it's really funny because Peter Dinklage is one of the most sought after dwarf actors besides Warwick Davis. I think Troy, what was his name? Laverne Troy, whatever his name was. He's dead, isn't he? So it's just him and Warwick and Peter who are the top 2.
But the thing is,
he should want.
They're sitting here exactly. They're sitting here crying about inclusiveness, right, and all that. So it's like, I look at it like this: shorter people, I don't know what the correct term. I'm not someone that cares about being politically correct, but I don't need to be a douche. I don't know if dwarf, whatever, the little people.
Yeah, little people. I think it was
they don't they don't get a lot of roles because not very many roles are going to call for someone that tiny. So when a movie like this comes out, they should be happy to be let people that are, like me be cast in this role, give them the job. But now they don't. Now it's just full grown men and a woman do it. They have one, and it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they took away jobs from people who were actually fit for the role.
Yeah.
Which is what they've been claiming to do about whole diversity and shit. And yet they went and just, took the roles away from these people who have a hard time finding jobs. Worse than I would say black people. It's very it's a niche thing to be.
It is. There's a role has to specifically want a little person. And this movie should have been oh yeah, we're going to give 7 people jobs that normally wouldn't get a job. So I don't understand. It's just Rodo, thank you for the $5. How do fish get high? Seaweed, you are welcome. Drink. Get out, Rodo. Get out.
Oh man.
Everyone's going to be keeping a close eye on the kind of character Dinklage portrays from now on. Yeah, remember Elf? He was an elf.
Yeah, right.
He was you're
an angry elf. Call me elf one more time.
He must be from the South Pole.
He's an angry
They're
elf.
only going to reinforce the stereotype with one dwarf. I know, right?
Right?
Let's just have one. I don't understand that. I know. I loved. Look at. I don't think you're right to tell me what.
Yeah, I don't think that's the correct term. You're right, midgets. But I believe Warwick Davis said something about it that he preferred little people. That was the term.
Yeah.
And he's the god tier of all, little people.
Yeah. Yeah. 7 unemployed actors, thanks to Peter. Yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
What was his name? The guy from Bad Santa. Trey. What's
Trey.
His name?
That's him. Trey. He's gonna be the black midget.
Trey. It's Trey. Okay. Like when Ugly Woman complained that Grid Girls and F1 objectified them, so they fired them all. Oh my god.
What? I don't
Wait.
know about this.
Yeah, me neither. What are you talking about? I gotta look that up. Hold on.
Great girls and F1 objectified women. What?
We're both looking it up.
Please hold.
Please hold. Oh, Formula One.
Oh,
He's doing race talk. We don't know it. We don't know.
Cody,
race
we
car
don't talk
Cody.
NASCAR here. We don't do that here.
Mini Trey. But no, seriously, what was his name? The
Trey.
actor in Bad Santa that played his elf.
I
That's
don't
his
think I
name,
ever
Tony
seen Bad
Cox?
Santa. Tony Cox?
That's ridiculous. Like, isn't NASCAR all about like beer and boobs?
Yeah, it's about beer, hot
That's
women,
about all
and
I
everything.
know. Sorry, Cody. Don't little eye big eye us. Yeah. But that's what I thought, right? I thought, yes. It's all about beer and boobs. Yes.
Yeah. That's the good life I hear from the guys. Beer and boobs.
It's racing though. I didn't say NASCAR. Listen, Blabs is the one that said NASCAR, I think. I don't remember.
I
Okay, I'm having a
did the
mojito.
deed.
Why don't you get off my back, Americus?
She's like from Spirit, get off of my back.
Here you go. This is Cody right now. He's upset with us.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Why?
We'll do
That's
better.
a good clip. Why?
Right now, that was perfect. He was upset
Why?
with Mando for having more than one name. That's where it originated from. All right, let's get this out of the way because I've been talking about this a bunch. And listen, the strike, I understand. Listen, I know the argument, right? A lot of the writers and actors in Hollywood are just crap now, right? So who cares, right? No, I think there's still a few good writers, there's still a few good eggs. So I do understand why they're doing this. Like when you look at certain things like the guy that created Squid Games, I didn't watch that, but I know it was super popular. He doesn't own the rights to it. Netflix just like found a way to completely steal it from him. Little things like that they're trying to secure. That's like part of it, certain things like that, so you can keep the rights to what you made, which makes sense. They're trying to get it so that AI can't take their likeness, which I understand that too, because it's like if you sign off to letting your likeness be taken by an AI, then they don't need you for the next movie. So I understand things like that. But I am upset that Deadpool 3 is halting filming. Like, I knew it was going to happen because Ryan and Hugh are both a part of it, of the union. But I'm sad. I was actually excited for this because Ryan Reynolds does a great job as Deadpool. And I feel
I've
like
never seen the second Deadpool, so
It's
the
okay,
first one was funny.
better.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I mean, I always die laughing when he's like, "Say my name, Frank," and then Francis, and then he spells it out. Like, you're gonna fucking spell it out, and he spells it out with the dead bodies. Like, that always killed me. I mean, it had Gina Carano in it too.
Yeah. I have to watch that still. The strike affected the Cobra Kai 6 too. Jeez.
I think it affects everything. Like, I even bet it's gonna affect the Harry Potter writing.
If F1, thank you for the $5 mark of reality. If F1 is about beer and boobs, who drives the Bud Light car?
The man with the fake titties.
I'm gonna run over on Rumble real quick and say hi. Hello, Mark of Reality over there, Chris Jangle, Johnny Boy. Chrissy Mayer said it best. Snow White in the 7-figure loss. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's very right about that. So yeah, I talked about this on Thursday's podcast that I wasn't sure if it was actually going to halt filming. I kind of figured that it would, but I am bummed about it. I think they're going to come to negotiations and it's going to be fixed soon because it's been 60 years since the writers and actors are both on strike at the same time. And that's definitely going to hurt studios. There's all these big projects like this. Like you can't do Deadpool without Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah.
And you
100%.
need Hugh because you've already pushed that Wolverine's coming back for it. So you need both of them. So this is one film in particular that they're going to want to get finished. Shows like Cobra Kai, a lot of people I love Cobra Kai. I think it's silly, but it's great. I love it. So people are looking forward to a lot of stuff and there's so much crap going out that the good stuff getting halted is just it's gonna hit them where it hurts, I think. So we'll see. There's a lot of celebrities that are calling their fans to cancel all their streaming services and stuff, and they will.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So that's
I
it's
hope that anything that this like eliminates all the really really shitty actors and writers from this strike and just leaves the ones that are actually decent at their jobs. But I
yeah.
doubt that'll happen. But you never know. One can dream.
We can dream. Me and Blab's dreaming. Um, Bob Eager is getting blasted for his remarks over the strike. Yeah, didn't Sean Gunn come out too, saying,
Yeah, but the guns are weird.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true. But he's still, fact. I mean, they're all weird. It's Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
So the strike will promote independent creators to do more stuff. One bad side, Clownfish TV said the last strike led to an outbreak of reality TV. It did. So, okay, you guys know that I like Big Brother. My mom got me into that.
Oh no.
The earlier seasons were way better because they actually just let them do their thing without inserting there's times that you'll catch them like my mom and her boyfriend are so into it. They watch like the after dark ones like where you hear like them talking game and stuff. I only watch the what's actually like on TV, not the behind the scenes stuff. But my mom and she had me find a clip too of one of the people on Big Brother saying, "Well, the script said," or something like that. I was like, "Oh," and right after she said that it cut, the feeds cut, and she got in trouble probably. Yeah, because you're not supposed to. It's supposed to be reality TV. And the earlier seasons of Big Brother, it's a social experiment, and that's what I loved about it. Like you just pit these people against each other. It's a physical and mental game, and I loved that about it. I still watch it, but it's not as good as it
I've
used to be.
never really watched reality TV just because I never was really around TV in the first place.
The last strike, I was a teenager, I think, and I remember my mom and her boyfriend being very excited because they're like, we get see two Big Brothers this year because they didn't know what to do because the shows couldn't start. It's a CBS, so they just did another.
When was the strike? The
last one? I don't remember. I just know. I'm pretty sure I was a teenager. I think I was like just out of high school or still in high school. I don't even remember. I just remember my mom and her boyfriend being excited because they're like, yeah, forget these stupid shows. We get another Big Brother. They were super excited. They're like, yeah. The show Alone's pretty good too. Naked and Afraid is also nuts. Have you ever watched that?
No, it sounds like an adventure when I try someone else's shower.
Blab's Naked and Afraid. No, it's
how do you turn this thing on?
No, that's actually for real though. Like even like
why is it burning me?
Yeah, I don't understand. Some of them are really weird. And like, why doesn't it just turn one way like a normal shower? But the Naked and Afraid is nuts, man. Like they're naked and they have to survive out in the wilderness. It's like, nah, I can't even shower.
No.
I am not gonna go out in the wilderness and get my butt bit by mosquitoes and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not flashing my hoo-ha to the world.
No. Well, they blur it out, but it's like your partner that you're there with can see you.
Oh, big no.
No. I'm sure that the being like attracted goes away after a while because they probably get pretty fresh and like stinky after a few days of just.
Oh yeah, they shower like every couple of days just to make it better hygiene. I feel like legally they can't allow people to be like gross. Like there's gotta be a workers' comp, right? HR.
What's up, John? The union. They're on strike.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, wow, Hokies knows they blur out the good parts.
Darn.
Hokies
like justice for the genitalia.
Justice for the boobs. So Deadpool 3 halts filming due to the SAG strike. After spending years in development, Deadpool 3 is forced to shut down filming almost immediately after getting started. Get out of here. Okay. I hate pop-ups.
She's aggressive.
Cameras have stopped rolling on the production of Deadpool 3, a sequel that's been in gestation. Yeah, that got me for a second. Gestation for many years. Fans were stoked to see recent images from the set revealing the long-awaited sequel finally filming. Star Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman have been seen in their respective superhero outfits to film an apparent fight scene between the two. For now, however, the project has been shelved almost just as quickly as it had started filming. Sad.
That sucks. Like how much millions of dollars just wasted.
Yeah, and someone pointed out like Hugh's getting pretty. I mean, he's not like extremely old. I mean, there's actors look at Harrison Ford still. You know what I mean? But like
He's in his
There's
50s,
only
isn't he?
Yeah, there's only a certain amount of time that he's gonna wanna do this, and he had skin cancer. He went through it, so I don't know how much longer he's even gonna wanna act. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully,
Now, is that really Ryan Reynolds underneath the hood and all that, or is it like a stunt
yeah,
double?
I think it probably depends. I know he definitely does put on the suit, but for certain things, it's probably a stunt double. I mean, same
Because, like, you
for
know how, like, a
the
lot of these guys just, they come into the studio and just record lines afterwards, like Pedro Pascal from Mandalorian. So I'm kind
yeah.
of wondering if that's a thing that he does
Well,
too.
that's why he is the one that he pushed to have the mask taken off because he didn't want to get replaced because it's so easy to replace.
Uh, Interesting.
How much will the start cost? I know, right?
It's
That's what I'm saying.
expensive.
This is gonna cost all of them a lot of money, so I feel like they're really going to
This
they're
movie has to
gonna
do
come to an
super well
agreement.
now already, right off the
I think
bat,
it
because of how
will.
much millions of dollars.
Just having Hugh in it is gonna make it do well. People already loved Ryan Reynolds. They loved Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
I actually fell in love with Deadpool from playing the game. It was on PS3 is when it came out. And I played the game and I was like, I freaking love this character. Like I heard of him, but I wasn't super deep into character. Like I knew Spider-Man, but like the main
Mm-hmm.
superheroes and stuff. And I was like, wow, I love it. I loved Deadpool after that. So I hope it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna start soon. Like it has to. They're gonna lose so much money. And then like, you're right. All these movies that are stopping these shows, they're gonna have to make a lot of money.
Oh yeah, the rest will be a flop now.
Yeah, even if it
Right off
was
the
one that
bat.
I
Think
this
about
is gonna
Snow
make a lot of
White. It's gonna
money.
flop even more. Good.
Good
Suffer.
flop.
Make them suffer.
Variety reports that due to the SAG strike beginning, Deadpool 3 has officially been shelved. This marks one of the first major productions to be impacted by the strike. Potentially, this may also cause a release date delay, making it harder to get the film finished by its planned release in May 2024. Wow, so it's less than a year away this is supposed to be out.
Yikes.
Ooh. I
I
know they
doubt.
started, but they really don't. They probably aren't even halfway done with it.
Yeah, press X for that. I bet you it'll be like November
Yeah.
24 at least.
And yeah, you know what? I heard that too, that Ryan Reynolds wasn't allowed to ad lib, and that was one of the best things that he did about the character, that he was great at the ad libbing and adding funny little scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki, actually, we talked about this when I had Nikki on, because the writer strike was going on and that the script was all done, so apparently he wasn't going to be able to add anything. So I'm like,
Yikes.
yeah, that's bad, especially when he embodies the character so well, and his ad libs is what adds to making the character much better.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I feel like this is really going to impact it. The movie is still going to be good. I have faith that the movie is still going to be good, but it's going to affect it being great. I think, unfortunately. Well, we'll see, because they're going to rush it. If this strike goes on for a long time, all of these productions that are getting halted, they're going to rush it, and you're going to be able to tell that it was rushed.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I think they're not even gonna make this May 2024. They're gonna do like
No,
November at least.
yeah, at
November,
least
December,
it
maybe
might not even
Christmas.
be. Yeah, it might not even be till 2025. We might see it like
Yeah.
early 2025.
Or even
Depends on
like
how
the mid
long.
2025 because it's gonna be so
Yeah,
long.
yeah. So the production pause comes after Deadpool 3 narrowly avoided shutting down because of the WGA writer's strike. Watching Deadpool 3 taking a hit is also probably just a sign of what's to come, as we can likely expect to see other big budget productions getting shut down in the days to come as the SAG strike ramps up. The SAG strike follows failed negotiations for better pay with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. During the strike, actors are also forbidden from promoting their films, which means they won't be appearing at premieres, conventions, interviews. Oh, it's going to hurt Comic Cons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. And panels. The WGA and SAG strikes also marked the first tandem strike in show business since 1960. Wow. And at this
Wow.
point, there's no telling how long it'll last. So that's the writer and actor strike. There was the writer strike, like, I want to say like close 13, 15 years ago, something like that. It was like around that time. Um, that's, well, if we're
You get what you
lucky,
asked for.
it'll be a few months delay, but I think it could be up to a year delay because they would. So these, I have no doubt that they're going to rush these productions depending on how long the strike lasts. But I feel like with Deadpool, they might not, because this might be one of the only films that they're actually going to still get profit from, because no one's going to lose interest in it. People are going to still want it just as much. It's just that's sad.
Yeah,
Like
that's rough. And if you think about all the new stuff that's been announced, how long they'll be delayed for too, like the freaking Harry Potter shows. Like, I want to start my YouTube channel, people.
Give me the Harry Potter shows.
Yeah. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Careful what you wish for, Blabs.
Oh yeah, I don't want the Harry Potter show because I know they're gonna like erase swap everybody.
Raging Blabs is gonna happen.
It is. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a meltdown.
Listen, if they do a reboot of Buffy, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. my
Right, we can all
YouTube
become
is just
Raging
gonna
Rhino.
I know my YouTube is gonna turn into just like angry wicked.
Raging Virtue.
Well, I had a conversation with James Marsters about it. Even he said like, that they could not redo Buffy again. And that's not him just being biased, it's because he had a front row seat. The writing on that was incredible. He talked about it on his panel that they had 9 of the best writers that are in Hollywood right now, and they were new at the time, so they had to prove themselves. So back then they were even better. Like they were very like, let's go, let's do this, and that makes sense. Like they're so good. But yeah, like you can't replicate that again.
Yeah.
And Buffy was already like, a girl power show, and they're gonna just make it so much worse.
Oh yeah, they'll shit
It's
all
not that it
over
was bad. They did it right. She had flaws. People died. She screwed up all the time. She was not a Mary Sue at all. But they're definitely gonna make her one, or they're gonna make
Oh,
her
yeah.
trans, or they're gonna make her trans or something. Who freaking knows?
Yeah, it's gonna be Buffo.
Buffo. I'm sorry. What do you want to talk about next? Spider-Man or
Yeah, let's talk
Hugh
about that
Grant?
because I don't know anything about this.
Okay. You guys know I'm excited for this. I'm very excited for this. And I hate this. Yeah, Trey. Exactly. Let's switch over. There we go. All right. So, did anybody know about this? I just heard about this like a day or two ago. I think it might have been right after my Thursday stream, and I was like, shoot, I could talked about this, but it's okay. Save it for Saturday because it's still fresh. Spider-Man freshman year, an animated show. It's unfortunately obviously coming to Disney Plus, so I'll have to find a way to watch it because I don't have Disney Plus, but I want to watch it. It's Polygon Pictures that are going to produce it. And that's great. It's going to be, this is the only image they've dropped. First you heard of this, Roto? Well, here you go. Breaking news. Wicked News Network is back. So yeah, I gotta move my thing. I really need a new mic arm. This like covers my face, and then it also messes up my reading sometimes because these little lines here will like mess up words on me, and I'm like, oh, going cross-eyed, help. Okay, so Polygon Pictures is perhaps the best known among Japanese animation circles for the 2 Ajin television anime series and film trilogy, and the Godzilla, I'm gonna butcher this, Kaiju Wakusi film trilogy.
Narnia.
I probably just totally butchered that. It also contributed to the animation of 2008 Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I didn't know that.
Huh. Huh.
Which
What do
one?
you mean 2008 Clone Wars? Is that like the movie?
Was it a movie? Let me see.
Well, because Clone Wars is a movie, but it's also a show. So the movie came out first, which is like 3 episodes put together, and then the show followed right after that. Like they were together.
Yep. Yeah, there was a film in 2008, filmed by Dave Filoni.
I could have sworn it came out in 2007. That's why I was like, huh?
Interesting. So
I like the Clone Wars. That was fun.
I like the animation, so I'm excited about it. I think they might do an interesting job, especially hearing what the show is going to be about. So where are we? Amazon and Polygon Pictures' Lost in Oz Extended Adventure Special won 3 of the 5 awards for which it was nominated at the 44th Annual Daytime Creative Arts Emmy Awards in 2017. Goro Makazuki and Polygon Pictures' Ranja, the Robber's Daughter television anime won the animation category at the Eternal Emmy Kids Awards in 2016. The studio previously adapted Tusatomu. I know I'm saying that wrong. Guys, don't freak out on me. I don't know.
Just
okay?
say Narnia.
Just say Blabs is even worse. Everyone's gonna start throwing bricks. Okay, so anyways, the studio I'm just gonna skip over a little bit. The studio more recently worked on the Pacific Rim, the Black, and Transformers War of Cybertron trilogy anime series. The Sidonia no Kishi, yep. We're just gonna skip over all that. Yep. The studio announced
Narnia.
a bunch of words that I don't know. So the studio announced a partnership with Chorus Entertainment in May to deliver Japanese originated animated content for kids. Update: Disney first revealed the work of Disney Plus Day day 2021, November 2021. Marvel describes the series as this is what the series is described as. The animated series follows Peter Parker on his way to becoming Spider-Man in the MCU, with a journey unlike we've ever seen and a style that celebrates the character's early comic book roots, written by executive producer Jeff Trammell. Marvel Studios then stated in July 2022 that the series will stream in 2024 on Disney Plus. Confirmed cast members include Charlie Cox as Daredevil / Matt Murdock and Paul F. Tompkins. A Spider-Man sophomore year work is also in development, but it is currently unclear if Polygon Pictures is also involved in that project. Well, there you go, guys. Just a little peek at what's going to
Oh. Where'd you go?
99.
Oh, there she
Reality
is.
TV is an oxymoron. Yeah. Clemson, what's up, Clemson? You became a member. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes. What's up, Clemson?
Hi.
Let me go on. Hi. Thanks for the
That's
support. There's
interesting,
18 people
though.
over on Rumble. Thank you. Yeah, hold on a second. I have something else too while we're on the Spider-Man topic that I popped up, which I'm interested in, but who knows
I feel
when
like
they're
they're
gonna.
gonna shit all over Spider-Man and make like MJ or Gwen like the bestest ever.
I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like the animation's gonna be good though, so I'll be optimistic about it, I guess. Okay, so this is every upcoming Spider-Man movie confirmed to release. Is there gonna be a Venom with Tom Holland? This could just be clickbait or clickbait.
Wow.
Clickbait.
Cliff baked.
Cliff baked. That's Trey's alternate personality. Cliff
Oh, dear.
baked. Oh, Clemson gifted 10 subs.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson, thank you so much. Oh, hold on. I got something for you.
Do you know I've just watched Hook for the first time in adult life the other day? Yeah, I watched it as a kid, didn't remember fuck all, and I saw it on Netflix. It's on Netflix now, and I'm like, I'm watching this. It was fun.
I love it. I have a Bangarang
It's a good
tattoo, but I got
story.
I got it for Robin Williams. I got it like not even a year after he passed. I got it in the Peter Pan green. I'm gonna get his sword added to it. I love it. Hook is
Yeah.
great. Thanks again, Clemson.
I prefer actually the 2003 whatever 4 Peter Pan movie. That one is I love that. Like both are really great, but I just think maybe because I grew up with the Peter Pan one. It's my
I've never
fave.
seen that one. I gotta watch it.
It's
but
so good.
I grew up with
bro.
Hook. Like I remember my
Jason Isaacs'
aunt.
Captain Hook is so good.
I'll have to give it a look. So, and I have faith that these might be okay because Sony's involved, which is why I feel like that's probably why I like the last Spider-Man too. Not just because of Toby. I love Toby. But anyways, Sony Pictures is currently developing 9 movies with Spider-Man and the many Marvel characters connected to the wall crawler to release in 2023 and beyond. Spider-Man has been absent from screens for over a year since the record-breaking No Way Home, but he recently returned to theaters with the long-awaited Across the Spider-Verse. I still haven't seen that.
Neither have I.
Soon,
I'll probably wait for it
Hokies.
to be on like Netflix or something. I don't know.
That's gonna be the next one. Yeah, Hook will be the next watch party, Hokies. Because a couple people didn't see that, and I'm like, what? How dare you? I gotta get that clip of Greta.
You
How
need Greta.
dare
How
you?
dare you?
How dare you? Craven the Hunter is gonna come out October 6th. Oh yeah, I do remember hearing about this. Craven the Hunter. I don't know anything about Craven the Hunter, so
I don't know anything about it either.
but sometimes I like that. I like to get to know it. It's like a new thing to me, you know what I mean? But that also means that sometimes I'll enjoy something that comic book people that like them back in the comic books, they're picky about it, right? And I'm like, "Oh, I thought it was good." And like, "No, it was terrible." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I didn't read the comics. I don't know."
Never mind.
I know Clemson. I don't know how they missed the mark so bad with Morbius. I'll say this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Say what you want about Jared Leto, but I personally, and this is my opinion and quite a few others' opinion, that he's a great method actor, and it gets wasted on these stupid scripts like Suicide Squad and then Morbius. Like they could have made it great, but they were just like, nah, we're
Doesn't
gonna do
Mazda
this
love
instead.
Morbius? It's Morbin time.
I don't know. Mazda's that boy ain't right. So Craven the Hunter will be the next live action outing from the Spider-Man mythos, and Aaron Taylor Johnson. I like him. He's cute. I mean, that's not a great
He
picture,
played
but
Quicksilver. He was totally wasted in
yeah, he's a good actor
Avengers
too.
Ultron.
Yeah, they get all these good freaking actors, and then they're just like,
Throw it out.
making his debut as the legendary villain. The flick will introduce more Spider-Man antagonists, including Alessandro Nivola's Rhino and more, with Russell Crowe also making his Marvel return as a new character. The first trailer for Kraven the Hunter debuted earlier this year at CinemaCon with the descriptions calling Taylor Johnson's character animalistic and vicious. And the exciting news for many, the next entry in Sony's Spider-Man universe has already been confirmed as R-rated and grounded heavily in the real world.
Huh.
Clemson always goes so hard. I love it.
Dang.
Dang.
Rough.
Kraven the Hunter is supposed to be huge. Okay. I don't know who Madame Web is either. So, I mean, I've heard of Kraven. I've never heard of
Well,
Madame
wasn't
Web,
she
though.
in the first into the Spider-Verse, the animated one?
Oh, was she? Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
I
she's that
think.
chick, isn't she?
She's that chick. Yeah. This one. Yeah, you're right. I don't know much about her, though. Like, I not at all besides that. Madame Web is on the way in early 2024 as the first female-led character or chapter in Sony's Spider-Man universe, with a cast that includes likes of Dakota Johnson, Sydney Sweeney, Emma Roberts, and Adam Scott. Who's Adam Scott? Dakota Johnson's all right.
Oh.
I actually like Sydney Sweeney and Emma Roberts, so it might be all right. The
Yeah,
movie
Emma Roberts is
appears.
pretty good.
Yeah, I loved her in Scream Queens.
She was good in that one. She was also
was-
really good in Wild Child way back in the day. That was a fun one.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
That's a movie where she gets sent off to boarding school in the United Kingdom, and she's like this super duper bratty California girl.
Oh, okay.
It's a really
check
funny
that-
movie. It's like it's
Okay.
from 2008. It's like right before when she was a kid.
Oh, okay, I'll have to check it out. I do like Emma Roberts, so I'll check it out. The movie appears to be the most Spider-Man focused entry in the spin-off world, and a potential wall collar variant revealed. All new Uncle Ben cast, multiple Spider-Women being introduced, and even evidence suggesting a baby Peter Parker could play into Madame Web.
That's weird.
You see, I
I'm
like
kind of
Sydney
intrigued, though.
Sweeney. Yeah, I am
I don't know
too.
who Sydney is. Let me look her up.
She's really pretty. She was in
her.
Euphoria. That's what she's most known for, I think. Euphoria on HBO.
Yeah, I've never
Venom
seen
3 to be this was oh yeah, okay, that's not announced yet, but it's to be determined. Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock will soon return for Venom 3. I don't think anyone's excited for that. I didn't see the second one, and I have not heard a good thing at all about the second Venom.
it.
People
I
did
never
not
watched either
like
one
it.
of them.
I seen the first one. It was all right. Better than Topher Grace's portrayal, which
Yikes.
yeah. With the actor having confirmed, prep work is now underway as production is expected to run in England from June to September. Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
This could mean everybody's favorite symbiotic duo will be back in theaters as soon as late 2024, unless any unexpected obstacles emerge, like a strike, like a strike.
All I can hear is that Kirby Enthusiasm song playing.
Ding, ding, ding. I shouldn't even do it. I might get freaking clipped for it. A massive salary as he reprises his role under director Kelly Marshall, who wrote the first two Venom movies. Doctor Strange's Sewittle, that is a name, is reportedly lined up to join the flick as a new Marvel character.
Narnia.
Well, reports claim Owen Wilson passed on a role that has now been offered to Jameen Clement. Okay.
Jemima?
Just let it die. No, I love Spider-Man, but you know
Up,
what?
D-Day.
I feel like I do. Yeah, what's up, D-Day? I do wish they would maybe. I've said this before. They should delve if they're gonna do superhero stuff. Let's delve into some more lesser known characters. Like for instance, I just did the Black Canary cosplay, and America's had no idea who she was. Not everyone knows who these characters are.
I'll do Square
that have
Girl.
good that that they could. I think that'd be like, especially some of them have really good stories. Like I'd like to see a Huntress movie if it's done correctly. Though I say this, but I don't know if I really mean it, because if they do this what I'm asking and they make it terrible, then well, I shouldn't have asked for it.
We want
But yeah.
well-made films. The end.
Venom's good if you like dark screens and a lot of rain. Yeah, that's true. Ian. With the first chapter of the Spider-Verse sequel having just entered theaters, fans won't be waiting long to see the animated Miles Morales back in action, actually. I think they will be waiting a bit longer now because
well, these movies come out like every 4 years also anyway because it takes
this is
so
supposed
long
to come
to animate.
out 2024, and if there's
good luck
nobody
with that.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, whoops. So, producer Peter Ramsey has made the exciting promise how the sky really is the limit. Excuse me. For the threequel, although what comes next for the Spider-Verse after that remains unclear at this time, the animated Morales will have one appearance before the sequel through a brand new short. Spider-Man 4 to be determined, or whatever that means. I don't know what it means in this sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Okay. So perhaps the most anticipated entry on this list for many comes with Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4, the follow-up to the game-changing ending of No Way Home, which began a whole new era for the MCU's Peter Parker. The project is in development at Sony and Marvel, although the writer's strike has seemingly halted work. Yeah, this article definitely came out before the strike happened. Like, obviously the writer stuff was going on here. Yeah. So both Holland's Spider-Man and Zendaya's MJ are expected to return for a street-level story tied to the aftermath of Disney Plus's Daredevil Born Again. Not gonna watch that. They massacred my boy, man. Like, I actually really liked Charlie Cox's Daredevil, which a lot of people did. In the Netflix shows. I'd only seen pictures and little clips of what they did to him in She-Hulk. And I'm like, what? I don't isn't Tom Holland taking a break from acting? I thought I heard something about that. He just came out and said how, like, he basically does not like Hollywood. Like, he likes his job, but he hates everything that comes with Hollywood besides the actual acting. Maybe, I don't know. But he might be. To be determined. Okay. Yeah, I bet. Roto. El Muerto, January 12th, 2024. Likely delayed. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know this was happening. That's why I pulled this up because I didn't know where a lot of these were happening. Let's wait a second for Blabs, so that she can see some of this. Here, let's play. We're waiting for Blabs.
I come back when we're watching Revenge of the Sith.
I was like, let's wait for Blabs. There you go. Perfect timing. So El Muerto, January 12th, 2024. Likely delayed. Yeah. It's
El
very
Muerto,
likely.
the dead.
El Muerto. Yeah.
I honestly no idea any of these things existed.
Yeah, I agree. Ian, he is charming, but he was a bad Nathan Drake.
I don't even think he's a very good actor in general. Like, I just didn't really think he was great in Uncharted. I don't think he was really great in Spider-Man.
He wasn't great. Like, he wasn't terrible in Uncharted, but he wasn't Nathan Drake. He did not embody Nathan Drake. So another from Sony's ever-expanding Spider-Man spin-off universe, Latin artist Bad Bunny was announced in April 2022 to lead El Muerto, starring a superpowered wrestler who has only appeared in 2 comic issues ever. The artist has since promised the movie will be epic, expressing his excitement for the character. See, like, that's interesting. This is someone that, like, apparently isn't really in the comics either. So take something that's a bit more original. They could do a lot more with it if there's not a whole 50-year comic run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's okay. So it's absolutely delayed. But we'll see what happens with that. Recent reports have revealed development of El Muerto is at a standstill. So it was at a standstill before the full strike even happened. So, making it extremely unlikely. Making it extremely unlikely it will make its intended January 2024 release. After all, Sony has movies wrapped up that are even set to release after that. And El Muerto has no signs of filming anytime soon. Oh, yeah, and this might end up getting axed, which would be kind of a shame because it's something different.
Yeah. I bet all this stuff is going to go down the drain. We'll never see some of this stuff, especially now because of the strikes. That's Donald Glover? What the frick?
The way she said it like his mom yelling at him. Donald? Is that Donald?
Damn it, Donald! What are you doing on my PC?
On the topic of Spider-Man villains, almost nobody has ever heard of oh, sorry. So that said almost nobody's heard of Donald Glover. Like, damn, that's rough. On the topic of Spider-Man villains, almost nobody has heard of. Donald Glover will be taking another dip into the wall-crawling world. No, not as Aaron Davis, aka the Prowler to be, who he played in Spider-Man Homecoming, but instead in a movie about Hypno Hustler. I don't know who that is at all, which he will both produce and star in. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be good. No offense, Donald.
No, I mean
Hypno
he's supposed to
Hustler.
be Lando in that Lando show that no one's ever hearing anything about because it was
Oh
announced
yeah.
like 4 years ago and not a peep since.
Mm.
They
Hypno
gotta use
Hustler.
that Disney contract somewhere.
I didn't watch Solo. He
Oh,
played.
it's
He
shit.
played him in Solo, right?
Yeah, it's absolute garbage. I've seen
Yeah,
it like
I have
twice.
no interest in watching
It's
it.
so dark you can't even see anything anyway.
Hypno Hustler is known for being the leader of a band with plenty of musical connections, with reports saying this may be what drew Glover to the project, given he has a musical career under the name Childish Gambino. The movie was revealed in December 2022 with no indication of when it may release.
Never.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think a bunch of these are just going to end up axed. If they didn't start production, they're not going to have the money to after the strike. Spider Woman, this will probably still happen no matter what.
Oh yeah,
it's
because
the-
female. The Force is
Yeah.
female, and so is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Oh no, not my Spidey. Leave him alone. Reports of a Spider-Woman movie have been ongoing for years, with Olivia Wilde having reportedly signed on to direct a movie featuring Jessica Drew in mid 2022. Olivia Wilde,
Yikes.
listen, I gave her one chance at her directing with Don't Worry Darling. It had Florence Pugh in it, who was a really good actress. But the movie was garbage because they didn't tell the story correctly. It had the premise behind it was really interesting. Like they showed the trailers. I don't know if you've seen it, like the trailers webs. I watched it. I wanted to like it so bad, but they did not wrap things up. They left things way too open ended. It is basically like a psychological thriller, but they don't tie anything up, and I hate that. It's like a mystery where you don't find out what actually is going on. Like you do, but they just. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but the trailer shows like Florence Pugh with her husband, who was played by Harry Styles. It was supposed to be Shia LaBeouf, but he left the project. Um, so she brought on Harry Styles, who can't act, but it was Florence Pugh, who she did a good job in the like. I think she might be like a little weird.
She
but
did good with what she was given.
yeah, she did good with what she was given. It like takes place where you see it's like back in like the 60s, and I love era films. And it's like a happy housewife, and they're all just like happy, and then all this weird stuff starts happening. Like they show a scene in the trailer like where there's like an invisible wall closing in on her, and she's like, what the hell? And there's like all this stuff happening, and it's just so I'm like, okay, psychological thriller, I'm in. And yeah, there's certain things they didn't tie up. Like they do tie up like what it was. I won't say what actually happened in case somebody does want to watch it. But because of that, I will not. Not that I was invested in Spider Woman. I knew obviously it's gonna be trash, but they have Olivia Wilde directing it now. Yeah, the
She's
Don't Worry
so
Darling
overrated.
director. She is, and they said right here the Don't Worry Darling director. Yeah, that's not a good example because that movie flopped, and there was so much the drama behind that movie. It got more publicity than the movie. Her and Florence
Yikes.
Pugh were like "Rah," at each other. They did not like each other. This was. Don't you remember when they showed Chris Pine was in it? Do you remember that clip that ran around about Harry Styles spitting on him? Do you remember that? That was from this
No,
movie.
when was this?
It was at like a showing for it, and they tried to like play it off, but you see the video, and he definitely Harry, like him and Chris Pine and Harry Styles had problems on set, and they're like sitting next to each other, and you see Harry Styles spit on him. And like Chris Pine, like just kind of he plays it off. He's not gonna like fight him in the middle of like I think it might
A
have been
PR?
press. Yeah, I think it was PR for the movie. But
Rough.
you see it, and it's like kind of like a bitch move on Harry's part because like if he probably would have done that like privately, he would have probably got punched. But no, he did it where he knew. He
Yeah,
wasn't
like
gonna get
Chris
touched.
Pine's been in the industry for how many years, and he never has any issues that we hear of. So I think Harry Styles he's a full of shit.
Yeah, look it up. I would play it, but I don't know if I'm gonna get. I played it when I had Disparu on. I don't think I got clipped for it. But now like it's just I'm too afraid of stuff. Like, what can I actually? No, that's not something. Hold on, let me find it. That should be
Yeah, I'm
fine.
with Ian on this. What kind of dress was Harry Styles wearing at the time?
I know, right? Hold on, let me find it. Labs needs to see
Yeah.
this.
I've seen some stuff with Olivia Wilde. I think she starred and then she filmed in some movie. It was really weird with about beer and stuff. It was some indie movie that made
She was in
absolutely
that
no
one
sense.
too. She was also in Don't Worry, Darling. She inserted herself
Yeah, well,
in that
she
one.
always seems to put herself in her own movies, shockingly. Yeah, I think she's
Yeah.
incredibly overrated. Yeah, she's beautiful, but so what?
Yeah. There was a time where I thought she would have been a decent Catwoman, but then she started getting weird. Here you go, Blabs. Ready? I'm turning the sound
Yeah.
off. Watch. Here it comes. Did you see it?
No, I'll do it again.
Replay it. Watch. I'll do it twice. Watch Harry before he goes to sit down, and then watch Chris Pine's reaction.
Oh.
Are they gonna do a slow mo? Hold on, let's see. I feel like Olivia might have saw it too. Okay, here comes the slow mo. Watch. He spit.
Yeah, he spit in his lap.
Yeah.
Wow, what
How
a piece of shit.
I know, how disrespectful, dude. But
I
yeah.
gotta say, Chris Pine does not look well in that video. He looks terrible. My baby, what happened to him?
My baby. Live action Miles Morales to be
You know they're doing this.
determined.
You know
Oh,
they're
they're
doing
at
it. They
this
said
one
it
is
with
Spider
that third
Woman
one.
1000%. He's
Yeah, they
marking
said
his territory.
You know
Yeah.
he's doing it because they even said, oh, there might be a Black Spider-Man, whatever it was, in the third one, didn't they? If I remember correctly. So I'm pretty sure this will happen.
Ian. Chris Pine looks
Here's a dab
vegan. He
him.
might be. Did you hear that Harrison Ford's a vegan, but he eats fish?
So he's pescatarian.
That's what I said. As Across the Spider-Verse makes its way into theaters, Sony revealed big plans for more adventures with Miles Morales, this time as the character makes his live-action debut. Although that came with the caveat fans will likely have to wait a couple of years before it comes to fruition. Yeah, there's no likely. They're definitely waiting, but it's going to happen.
You
For
know
sure.
what's
This one
funny
is
is that
Spider-Woman.
this all happens at the same time that Disney says they're going to pull back on Star Wars and Marvel stuff on Disney Plus. Perfect timing.
Yeah, right?
I didn't make the connection
we're gonna
until
pull
now. I'm like,
back on
maybe they knew.
They probably did. Oh, of course. They probably knew.
They're
Morales
like, there's
coming
a
to
storm coming.
they probably have people like there's no probably they have people on the inside that are like, yeah, we're not gonna accept these negotiations. So yeah. Morales coming to live action has been the talk of the town for some time as the character continues to grow in popularity. Many have expressed hopes for Spider-Verse voice actor Shemek Moore to play Miles in live action, but with his debut seemingly still years away, the 28-year-old may have aged out of the role. So,
Yeah.
Spider-Man's future on television. On top of the 9 Spider-Man related projects on the way to the big screen, Sony is lining up movie-level endeavors for television using its Marvel characters. This comes as both Disney Marvel Studios and Warner Brothers DC Studios continue to make similar efforts to bring MCU and DCU respectively to television as well. Silk Spider Society. One of the live action series being developed for Amazon Prime stars, at least on Amazon Prime, I'll check it out. I have that. Stars Lauren Moon, aka Silk, a Korean American girl bitten by the same spider as Peter Parker. Silk Spider Society comes from Spider-Verse producers Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, who are said to be off to a really exciting start on the project. That they haven't said a lot, so I'm okay with it. This might be okay. Silk is a cool character. Yeah, Roto knows all about this stuff. I don't.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know who Silk is, really.
G-Day. You might not be wrong. Spider-Man Noir. Oh! This might be good. If the writers
Isn't
are good,
that
I'll be
Nicolas
excited.
Cage? Because that was fun.
Was it him? Did he?
Is Nicolas Cage plays Spider-Man Noir in the Spider-Verse animated ones?
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm here for that, but it's probably gonna be on freaking Disney Plus. Please put it on. Oh, it's on Prime! Yay!
She's like, I'm saying, no
I can
pirating
see
from me.
it. Sony is developing a live-action Spider-Man Noir show. I love Noir stuff, just love it, for Amazon Prime, which will focus on an older wall crawler in 1930s New York. And I love time, like there's a time period around that, like old stuff. I love it. Mortal
Mm-hmm.
Kombat writer Oren Yeasel, oof, is working on the project with Lord and
You
Miller.
okay?
No, also involved in the alternate universe show. However, the duo has confirmed the development of both Silk and Spider-Man Noir has halted due to the writer's strike. Yeah, this is good. I hope this doesn't get canceled. That's going to be really interesting. So 1930s New York, okay. And then Spider-Man freshman year, that's still to be determined. Marvel Studios is also developing its own wall crawler series for Disney Plus with Spider-Man freshman year. The show will feature an alternate Peter with a host of new friends as he faces off against a wide variety of antagonists, while also teaming up with Charlie Cox as Daredevil and Doctor Strange. The show has already been renewed for a second sophomore year season. Okay, so that's definitely
See, this
happening.
is what's really shitty about all these studios is that they're just renewing for other seasons when they don't even know if they're gonna be doing well. Like,
Oh
look at
yeah,
freaking Rings of Power renewed for what, 5 seasons? Like, good luck,
Rings.
bro. The Rings of Power.
Same thing. Oh my chat lost their damn minds, and I was right there with them. But I had to keep my composure. But like Trey lost his mind. I'm just kidding. Well, he was one of them. It was one of my first lives, probably like the one before you came on, or maybe after. Um, there was a list of the 10 best shows. According it was IMDb, but it was like
Oh
rated,
no.
and number 2, I think it was Last of Us, and there were still like 3 episodes to go. So it was on a list with like Sopranos and like
Mhm.
all these great shows. And I was like, dude, like it's not even done. It's not even done. And yeah, we all lost our minds on that list. But I like doing that. I like finding those lists because people will be like, what? And like, I didn't write it.
Yeah. Disney Plus won't last much longer, says Charlie. I disagree with that. Because
Yeah.
you have all those old movies
Yes,
for the
Clemson.
kids all in one
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
Although they are all being altered because I'm offended. Give me a cookie.
They have like the give me a cookie. Only Americus gets cookies because he understands stuff.
Yeah, they altered Lilo and Stitch the movie. Did you know that? Like they changed it like from a washer to like a freaking oven or something like that, or a closet with a pizza box. They
Really?
changed some of it. Yeah, they changed Stitch for Disney Plus. So I would always recommend just buy the old DVDs because they can never take those away from you.
Yeah, I have to do that with The Office. Because they're gonna change it because Michael Scott definitely is not a character that can exist in this time,
Society.
unfortunately, in this society. And I love Michael Scott.
We
So
live in a society.
yeah, we sure do. Well, here, this is a cute little. Well, the chat's still probably gonna hate this because no, I'm just kidding. D-Day is gonna hate it. He's gonna throw a brick. I think it looks super cute though. Wonka, Hugh Grant revealed as
Oh
Oompa
yeah.
Loompa in new movie trailer. Let's zoom in on this, shall we?
I thought he was the best part of the trailer. I was not impressed by anything because it just seemed like a freaking discount Johnny Depp thing going on with a weird vibe, and I was like, that's great. Hugh Grant, perfect.
Yeah. Now, oops, let me unzoom. There we go.
He must have had fun
Zoom
filming
out.
that.
Probably. But maybe I've heard that some actors, when they have to do like a lot of they actually don't like, some of them anyways, don't. Well, it's not an actual little person, so of course, nobody's taking jobs from him.
Oh yeah.
What if he was not offered? Listen, here's my conspiracy, okay?
Oh my god, he was never offered the role.
He was not offered a role of one of the dwarfs, so
Yup. You know, that could be possible. He's like,
that could
I'm
be
offended.
possible. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, what is up?
Yo.
I'm just weirded out. He's not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just weirded out.
I'm mad. I'm just weird.
Chocolat. No, I like Chocolat. Listen, I was telling you guys know I love Johnny Depp, but Charlie and the Chocolate Factory just wasn't. It wasn't it. I love Johnny Depp and Tim Burton, but I mean, it wasn't the worst movie that's ever happened. But maybe they'll do
Man,
better
they
here with
plugged
this.
that movie so much. It was on ABC like 24/7 for like 3 years after that movie came out. Every single weekend it was like playing on ABC Family and all that. Like, good damn.
I saw donut here. Oh, is there not a link? There's a link next to it. That's my my Streamlabs. Oh, you wanna donate your blood, sorry. There's no link for that. That one
Ah!
that one freaked me out. Oh, yeah, it was weird. I mean, that's what they were going for.
They definitely did the job. It was weird.
Secret Window was
Weird.
it was a good one. Listen, I love Johnny Depp. He's a great actor. Benny and June. I feel like you should watch that, Blabs, if you've never seen
I've
it. I
never
think
heard
you
of
might
that.
like that. It's a
What is
cute
that?
little movie from the 90s. Look it up. It's called Benny and June. It's cute. I really like that movie. I think it's an underrated Johnny Depp movie. It's nothing spectacular, but it's a nice little movie. It's nothing like he's not playing like a character where he's got to have, makeup on. He's just himself. Not himself, but like, you know what I mean? He's not playing any one of these like extravagant or extra or eccentric characters that he plays. But anyway, so Hugh Grant has been pictured for the first time as Oompa Loompa in the official trailer for Wonka. So I actually haven't watched the trailer yet. I'll watch it. I just saw this and I was like, let me pull it up. I thought it looked cute. I'll be honest. I'm
Oh,
like, this
he's
looks
too
really cute.
funny. It was the best part of the
It
trailer.
looks so cute. Okay, I'll watch it. I'm not gonna watch it on here because I'll have to cut it out. But
I thought Timothy Chalamet, whatever frick his last name is, he kind of was just playing discounting Johnny Depp. I'm not gonna lie.
he probably is. I don't doubt that. Even though the movie was weird, it's hard to you know,
Oh, Danny Elfman is pretty good.
Danny Elfman is great. He's doing the soundtrack for Beetlejuice too, I think. I know he did the first one, but I was talking about how
Well,
Danny Elfman is attached. It's going to be a fire soundtrack. He does
yeah,
great on everything.
he does pretty good.
Oh, there you go. Benny and June is on Tubi, and that's free. It's free. There's ads, but Tubi is a free app that you can even download on your phone. But yeah, this looks. I mean, he looks okay. It looks like it might be more of a darker, like not bright. You know, even the Tim Burton one was kind of bright, which is a little weird. Because Tim Burton usually has more of like the darker, dingy.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was pretty colorful, that one. But listen to what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, it looks almost like the theme, the colors is very much the same as Willy Wonka, Johnny Depp version.
He follows in the footsteps of Gene Wilder and Johnny Depp portraying the character. I don't even think Gene Wilder is the best Wonka. You guys know I love my Johnny Depp, but when it comes to Willy
The
Wonka,
OG.
the OG, yeah, Gene Wilder crushed it. And that one scene, even as an adult, it'll terrify you. The scene where they go through the tunnel.
I don't remember. I haven't
You
seen
don't
that one
remember?
since I was a kid.
Oh, you might not have seen that part. If you were a kid, your parents would have been like, let's skip this part. They go through this trippy tunnel that's like freaking scary.
Don't do drugs, kids.
That's what it looks like. All right, so that's that's that. I
like Hugh Grant. He's funny. I mean, he's a piece of shit in real life, but at least he can act.
Yeah, this one I'm gonna skim over this one real quick. Actually, Brodo will like this one. Yeah, he was. I like Gene Wilder. Young Frankenstein was great. Yeah, I seen that. Actually seen a play, and it was funny. It was the Mel Brooks Young Frankenstein too. It was great. Yeah, Americus, the Kaleidoscope Tunnel. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about this because this I find interesting. Haley Atwell.
Rhoda loves Haley Atwell, so that could be also why this article popped up. Because Rhoda's always, the phones are listening, and Rhoda's always talking about, yeah, I told you, that's nuts. All right, so Haley Atwell says her Captain Carter cameo in Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness was frustrating.
Ooh.
Haley Atwell have you seen the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness? No, I did see it, and yeah. So this, if you haven't seen it yet and you don't want a spoiler,
spoil. I've seen her cameo, so it's okay.
Okay. No, the boys are happy right now. Here we go. Okay, so Haley Atwell has been a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe for over a decade at this point, but confessed that her Captain Carter cameo in Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness was frustrating. Haley Atwell played Captain Carter in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, an alternate universe incarnation of Peggy that was enhanced with the super soldier serum instead of Steve Rogers. While it was great to finally see Captain Carter in live action, Atwell's cameo was all too brief as she and the rest of the Illuminati were killed by Scarlet Witch Elizabeth Olsen. I'm like, that wasn't my choice, Atwell told Josh Horowitz on the Happy Sad Confused podcast. When she was like, I could do this all day, and then followed by she's immediately cut in half by a frisbee, and the audience being like, she can't do it all day. Apparently you can't, so egg on your face. That doesn't really serve Peggy very well. She's right.
Yeah, it was pretty shitty. She was there for all of 2 seconds and got sliced in half.
I love Peggy Carter, so that really
Yeah, she was great in the first Captain America.
she was. So Haley Atwell added that her time recording the episodes of What If were more enjoyable. I didn't watch all of them. I watched a few of them. I felt like it had much more to do What If animation series, she said. Oh, I feel like I had much more to do in the What If animation series, she said. I mean, any actor will tell you to be able to go into a booth and effectively your this is all blabs. Go into a booth in your pajamas and do an animation is great fun because you're focused on the voice as the instrument and your main performative tool. By contrast, her Doctor Strange cameo felt like a frustrating moment. Atwell can currently be seen starring alongside Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. The film follows Ethan Hunt and his IMF team as they embark on the most dangerous mission yet to track down a terrifying new
They
weapon.
say that every time.
I know, I was just going to say that. I'm rewatching them right now, so I can confirm that they literally say that every time. All right, so we're not here to talk about Mission Impossible. I want to see that, but I'm trying to finish my little marathon, but there's 6 of them. I'm on 4, so I'm almost there. So yeah, I thought that Rhoda would find that one interesting and other people as well.
Yeah, that sucks though.
At least she came out and said that. Usually they're just like very like subservient and like, okay, yes, Disney, whatever you say, it was fantastic. Not her.
She's rolling that Mission Impossible money right now. She's like, fuck you, Disney, look what I got.
Yeah, right.
Or she ended her contract with Disney. That could be something too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she died in an alternate universe. Bye.
I should have watched that, Rhoda.
Oh,
I never watched it. It was good?
The first season was amazing. Then the second season, they tried to make it with some type of love triangle going on, and that's when it ended and went downhill from there. Yeah, the first season was really great. And they had some really great characters in there. They had like the original Black Widow and stuff. Like, it was pretty cool. I liked it. And they had a great theme song, Jarvis. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'll add that to my list. I'll watch it. I've seen the first season of Titans on Max, unfortunately. No, I wanted it to be great. Some of the casting was decent. Dick Grayson was like, at least look wise, he was on point. But unfortunately, they missed the mark with the Titans show on Max. Very sad. Who did she have a love triangle with?
So she had it with the Sousa, who she ends up married, and like the ghost dude, whatever the fuck his name, I can't remember.
The ghost dude.
Yeah, some
Ghost
dude
Rider?
gets like faded in like into like a ghost. He's like in between realms and all that. You can see him only in like certain areas. It was, like I said, season 2 was a big drop off. Season 1 was great. And then, like I said, they went to this love triangle bullshit thing, and that's why it got ruined.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I hate when that
I totally say you should watch season 1 at least.
I will. I'll watch season 1.
Because she's just basically crying over Captain America all of season 1. She's like, I have lost him. And it's all very in the feels.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll watch it. I meant to, because that came out around the time that I think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was on, and I watched
like an episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and then I was like, bye.
I watched the first couple of seasons, but then I fell off of it because the writing just got boring. Yeah, Clemson agrees with you. Good show overall, but the second season was definitely inferior to the first. They have already. You didn't know they were doing this? I talked about this. Maybe it was on Unplugged, but this has already been talked about. But yeah, so I only thought I'd bring this up because it's allegedly. But if they continue to film this, like people are the actors and stuff are gonna be pretty mad. So yeah, I'm not excited for this because Disney owns it now. So, but FX's Alien series allegedly set to film without union actors amid the SAG strike. The series is currently in pre-production in Thailand.
That's a
So
lot of
published one.
lady. That's a lot of femboys and all that.
Published 1 day ago. So America's lol. Yeah. So as the SAG strike starts to take shape along with the ongoing WGA strike, we'll witness some gray areas and some productions that illustrate just how complex the issue can be. Today, Variety reported that filming of the FX Alien series is set to keep going despite the strike. This won't violate SAG's strike recommendations. How not? But speaks volumes about the pressure that studios are certainly putting on producers, directors, and writers. I'm confused how this won't violate the strike if they continue, because unless they're just bringing on actors that aren't part of the union,
Yeah, I don't know.
that's got to be it, or because they're filming in Thailand. I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Maybe they don't have the same requirements in Thailand. They have something else.
Maybe
Some other guild.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because it's offshore, they're probably not using union actors. Okay. Yeah, D-Day. I agree with you. I love
Let
the
it
first
die. Kill it if you have
movies.
to.
Kill it if you have to. According to Variety, Alien is currently in pre-production in Thailand, and the location indicates that non-union members involved in the project can keep working throughout the strike, even though the cast of the upcoming series hasn't been officially announced. Variety reports that as many as 2 lead actors are SAG members. This means that production will need to work around them for as long as the strike is in place. There are also reported Equity, the entity that represents British actors, members in the main cast as well. So, British actors have expressed their willingness to go on strike to show their support for the American colleagues. But since their syndicate hasn't officially announced a strike, they'll need to keep on working until they're told to stop.
Huh.
Interesting. So, how can the Alien series start filming without SAG actors? Since the Alien series is still in pre production, it means that writer director Noah Hawley, Fargo, and writer producer Ridley Scott, Gladiator, will be able to move forward with anything that's not SAG or WGA related. It's common for foreign productions to hire local talent when shooting in different countries, but with the strike, it's pretty safe to assume that more Thai faces will be seen if production keeps going. Yeah, well, duh. Pre-production also means that pieces are still getting put in place before filming begins, so there's a chance if the Alien production team takes a strike time to get stuff done. Again, Variety reports that Bangkok studios and lighting equipment have been rented to take on the large-scale project, and all the preparation can go on normally while they wait for SAG members to be able to work again. Details from the Alien series are still scarce. So far, all we know is that it's set to take place on Earth, which is a departure from previous Alien projects. There's also a new Alien movie directed by Fede Alvarez. Oh yeah, I said his name wrong. That's the one I knew about. Okay, it's a movie. I didn't know about the show. I thought this was what they were talking about. All right, it's in post production, but since it has already set a release date, August 16th, 2024, it's unlikely that it gets affected by the strike. Uh, okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. The movie will probably be affected, maybe not the show. I didn't know about the show. I thought that I was reading what I already knew. I guess not.
You learn something every day.
The more you know. Clemson, why are these studios so afraid to just let these IPs die? Continuing to ruin beloved IPs is just going to continue losing them money. Yeah, well, they're gonna learn once they're just like bankrupt and they're done. It's gonna happen eventually. I feel like because nobody. Oh, we got a Rumble. Thank you, Herschel. Gigi Luca is now a monthly supporter. Thank you.
Woohoo!
And hello, I see you guys over there. 21 people over on Rumble. Thank you. Um, Frank the Bunny, with every new Alien installment, Alien 3 cops less heat, and I have no problem calling it a trilogy. Yeah. Has Ridley Scott done anything good in the last 20 years? I don't know. You let me know. Ian, thank you for the $10. British actors have expressed their willingness to strike until they realize it means they won't get paid. Yeah.
True.
Wait, you mean I'm not gonna get paid for this? Mando's here. What's up, Mando?
Hi.
They don't have creative writers to do fresh ideas. Yeah, that's true. Ain't that the truth? All right, we got a couple. We're almost done here. This is something that I didn't know about this. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it might have been announced a while ago, but I'm just now seeing it because I'm late to some stuff. So apparently uh sorry, I was reading something and I forgot what I was doing. Jean-Claude Van Damme is gonna be Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 1, the game.
But
I
he's
didn't know
not already
that.
been announced though.
I thought it was announced, but I they started recording.
Ah.
Yeah, we've recorded him. Well, he's gonna be Johnny Cage. That's cool. I didn't know unless it just like went over my head, but I saw this and I was like, you know what? Let's
I could have sworn we talked about this on Side Scrollers before. Like I don't know
did you
anything
might
about
have.
Mortal Kombat, but I
I
swear this
You
is not
probably
news.
did. I guess I either missed this or just kind of forgot about it.
Well, it's news to you.
It's news to me. Dude, he is old. Hey.
He
So
still
Mortal
got
Kombat,
it.
he does, and it's just a voice anyways. Mortal Kombat 1 isn't far away at this point, and the marketing for the upcoming sequel is starting to ramp up with new gameplay trailers, leaks, interviews, and more seemingly hitting the web every day. Well, this bit of news is from an interview between Game Reactor and Ed Boon during the recent Summer Games Fest event. Yeah, that was a while ago. Or at least like a month ago, maybe. Discussing all manner of things. The most interesting part of the interview came during the inevitable Jean-Claude Van Damme portion. So Mortal Kombat 1 finally gets their man in Jean-Claude Van Damme. For anyone unaware, Jean-Claude Van Damme has been mooted to become part of Mortal Kombat franchise, having regularly been tapped up for appearances in games as Johnny Cage, a character that Ed Boon and his compatriots regularly attributed to Jean-Claude Van Damme's unique personality and capabilities. Yeah, I can see that. He's 62. Okay.
Like
What's
62 years
What's up,
young.
Cloud? He's just gonna be like pre-order skin or something like that.
It's my
Well,
favorite simp.
well, it's his voice, Cloud. They should have a skin though. If they're gonna do that, they should have a pre-order skin, or maybe not pre-order, but they should at least make it available. That'd be smart. But yeah, he's voicing him. Unfortunately, every time arrangements have been made to facilitate this, it seems to fall through, but not this time. Announced at the Summer Games Fest, it looks like this time around, Jean-Claude Van Damme will indeed be part of Mortal Kombat 1, and with the timeline reset, there really isn't a better time. On that note, if you haven't played Mortal Kombat 1's Aftermath DLC, you may not know, but the former timeline is no more, with Liu Kang using his recently acquired Fire God powers to reimagine and remake the Mortal Kombat universe in a new way, changing all manner of things from character origins, alliances, positions of power, as in the case of Cage, even the way they look. Some characters have been erased, others brought back from the dead. Okay, let's. I'm actually I love the Mortal Kombat games. The only thing is, especially the ninja guys. Sometimes I'll mess up them. Like I thought because they changed the way they look. I remember
Mhm.
when I originally played this, it was Super Nintendo, so they look very different. The only ones you can always know are Johnny Cage because no matter how he looks, he always has the sunglasses or he's got like the shirt off. Like you know who Johnny Cage is. You know Katana because she's always going to be in her blue outfit. But like Liu Kang and a couple of them just Liu Kang too for the most part. But it's when I saw the trailer, I got confused a little bit. I'm gonna definitely play this though because I just like a good fighting game. That's the
I've
first
never
game.
played it, but I feel like that's something that Craig would want me to do on Side Scrollers.
Well,
The
I'm probably
first
gonna
time
get it,
playing.
so I can teach you the ways of the
Yeah,
fight.
you know the way.
um, because the first game I ever played when I was 4 was Street Fighter, so I started off playing fighting games.
Those are
The
so
OG
cute.
actor in the video game is the Teen Wolf. Rodo, you always find a way to talk about the Teen Wolf series. Have you heard the good word of Teen Wolf? That's Rodo. I'm sorry.
I've never seen a Teen Wolf.
Me neither. Not the series. So this I thought is kind of cute. I never got into the Pinkman games, but I know diehard like Nintendo fans
I
are
bet you
definitely
Direwolf does.
Direwolf's gonna get these vases. I know you
Oh
are.
yeah.
I know you are, Dire. No, but Nintendo opens pre-orders for Pinkman vases. I just like how it says "Okay, Bloomer." I don't know why. It's a stupid dad joke, but I thought it was funny. I'm not gonna get them because I'm not a Pinkman fan, but it's cute. What's up, Reaper?
Yo, Ryan.
Have you heard the good word of our Lord and Savior Teen Wolf Roto 2023? So yeah, just over a week left until Pinkman 4 releases. Nintendo has been wrapping up its merchandising efforts for the series. I think this is good. People are gonna buy it.
It's cute.
It's cute. Yeah, I'm
It doesn't
not
even have to be game related. You can just buy it just because.
yeah, just because you think it's cute. I could see like some moms or grandmas like, how cute. Like then they just get it because
Yeah, and then their husband's like, the fuck is this?
I know, right? What is this? Okay, boomer. Um I think that's funny. But yeah, it's cute. I'm not gonna get it, but I thought I'd pop it up. Maybe someone in the chat would like this, so just go to just look it up, the Pinkman vases. They're available for pre-order. So there you guys go. Very short. I just wanted to pop.
Oh no. No, you've been like dipping in on StreamYards.
I have been.
Yeah. Way
Uh-oh.
back now.
They look like kid bongs, Roto. All right. This is gonna be the last one right here. I just wanted to bring this up because I like Val Kilmer. Have you seen Batman Forever? The one with Val
No.
Kilmer? Oh
I've been
no.
disowned by you and Beardo, I know.
Oh no. I'm a robo? Am I a robot or I'm just dipping in and out?
Like you freeze, and even though you're talking, we don't hear or see you moving. You just kind of become a picture.
Oh
If you
no.
go back and watch the stream, you'll see it happen like 2 or 3 times so far.
Uh-oh. Well, hopefully it doesn't happen on anything I want to clip. We'll see. My clips are funny because I'm not that professional yet. Like there's people like that will know they'll be very great at it, and then like they put this great video up from their live stream. And me, I'm like, oh wait, oops, hold on.
That's what I do with my thumbnails. I just make really derp photos.
Yeah, it works though.
I take screen grabs.
I do that sometimes. I try to take some pictures sometimes to put aside for like I can use it for a thumbnail later. But I used to definitely just do the screen grabs, and before I updated my camera to a 4K camera, you could definitely tell that that's what I was doing. Sometimes it worked out good though, because I'd be playing a game and get scared and be like, oh, and I'd have like an actual face, like, oh my god, and it worked, but like it was blurry, not blurry, but it was just not high resolution. Yes, you are missing out. I liked Val Kilmer's Batman. Michael Keaton's my favorite, but Val Kilmer did a good job. So he was a very disciplined drinker. Batman actor Val Kilmer had to go to therapy after his $32 million movie as Top Gun star became nearly unrecognizable. Also really love
Wow.
Top Gun. Iceman. Okay. Diving
Yeah.
deeper into the personalities of other artists when taking up biopics is a whole other level of dedication. But this level of commitment this commitment wide opens a nasty Pandora's box of darker elements that the actors sometimes are not prepared for. A lot of times, getting too close to the actual nuances of the character has made actors mentally unstable, develop alcoholic habits, smoking, and even depression. One such instance happened back in '91 when the now veteran actor Val Kilmer signed on to do the biopic of the famous lead vocalist of the rock band The Doors, Jim Morrison. Yeah, I remember that movie. Jennifer Aniston was in that too, right?
Was she?
I think so. It's a very long movie, and I haven't seen all of it. I know it got very mixed, like the reviews were very mixed. Kilmer, according to the director Oliver Stone, had the necessary set of skills to be able to assume the characters' different personalities. The sheer amount of hard work Kilmer put in while filming for The Doors is unfathomable. Oh, Meg Ryan, thank you. Okay, why did I think? Oh, I'm thinking of Rockstar, the movie with Jennifer Aniston's in that with Mark Wahlberg. That's what I was thinking. Val is very much a method actor. Yeah, he is. Well, I mean, he unfortunately can't act anymore because he had throat cancer. But yeah, no, I was thinking of the movie Rockstar that she was in with Mark Wahlberg, Jennifer Aniston. So, okay, so it was Meg Ryan. All right. Val Kilmer almost broke his mind filming The Doors. Kilmer
Dang.
had already. What were you
I
gonna say?
said, dang.
Yeah, well, Jim Morrison's brain, like diving into that, I can only imagine. So Kilmer had already played the arrogant Iceman back in '86 in Top Gun, which helped his character skyrocket from there. Director Oliver Stone saw his performance in Willow in '88 and considered him to be the best fit for playing Morrison. Although his performance in The Doors could not get much acclaim, as the reviewers thought his approach represented a lot of inaccuracies and the vision of the director was one dimensional. Nonetheless, it went on to accumulate a massive $32 million at the box office. Damn. That's a
Pretty
lot.
good.
Pretty good. This was back in '91. But the lengths the 63-year-old actor went to were mind-boggling. Morrison was a known sociopath, and Kilmer had to learn every nuance to his personality in order to do justice to the role. He devoted an insane amount of time learning as many as 50 songs from Morrison's career and spent valuable time with the band's producer to understand how the singer used to be with people around him. Val Kilmer consumed the singer's life to the point that he drove himself to depression after the film had completed. Yeah,
Dang.
you hear about this happening a lot. Jim Carrey, when he did the Andy, oh my gosh, what's his last name? Andy Hoffman? Is that his name?
I don't know.
Uh, the Man on the Moon. Uh, he had to. Sometimes these actors have to be brought out of the character because they dive so deep into it, and like it
Oh
becomes
yeah.
their Kaufman. Yeah, that movie was good. So during the filming of the biopic, Val Kilmer got extremely immersed in the mannerisms of the singer, from copying his looks and his walk. He also kept the people who knew Morrison in his early days around so they can fix little things he did wrong. We can all remember this level of commitment from the late Heath Ledger as the Joker in The Dark Knight, but Kilmer's performance in 91 set the stage for actors going all out with their resources to deliver a masterful performance in whatever role they are offered. He shared in an interview back then, "I didn't get seduced into his style of living, but had to and needed to for the role, to be as disciplined as he was in these escapades." Yeah, it bleeds into their personality. You hear it with
Mm-hmm.
oh my
All
gosh,
these
what's
people
his
do the biopics and all that, and they
yeah,
become
especially
like
the biopics.
yeah.
What's his name that just did Elvis? You could hear it
Oh,
probably even now. I
Taron
forgot his name.
Edgerton, whatever his name is.
No, not no, that was Elton John.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Taron Edgerton did Elton
Austin
John.
T. Butler. No, no,
Yeah,
what's his
Austin
name?
Butler. Yeah,
Yeah,
Austin Butler. You still hear a bit of Elvis because he did a really good job because Elvis's voice, not just singing, but his style of speaking changed. There's like three different, like every 10
yeah.
years it changed a bit. And Austin Butler did it. Like he did young Elvis, like middle and then older, and he did a really good job. So you could hear it in his voice that he starts talking a bit like Elvis, like when he was doing interviews after the movie stopped. So yeah, I can only imagine some going diving into a dark mind like Jim Morrison. So by the end of the film, Val Kilmer was highly unrecognizable and he had to undergo therapy in order to get back to his own personality. Ooh. Kilmer
Dang.
is majorly out of work and was last seen in 2022 as he came for a special cameo, but this time as Admiral Kaczynski in Tom Cruise's Top Gun Maverick. Yeah,
That's rough.
yeah, he had throat cancer. It's actually really sad. He probably still would be going very strong in acting, but he got
Mm-hmm.
throat cancer, so he can't anymore.
Yeah.
Very rough. But that was quite a stream, guys. We're gonna wrap it up now. That was fun. Blabs, thanks for coming on and making fun of Snow White with me.
Being your enabler.
Yeah, and being my enabler. I'm almost done.
Oh, I finished.
She's like, I
I have no more.
chugged.
I have no more clinging to do. There's nothing there.
No more punching the metal.
Oh,
Oh my God, Cloud! Do you know who the Doors are?
yeah, the band.
Yeah, I know you know, but apparently Cloud doesn't. Oh, wait, hold on.
I don't know anything about the musician though, the artist. Like, what did he do?
Move this man!
Sorry, had to do it. Had to do it. He was the lead singer for the Doors.
Yeah, but what was his personality that was so intense?
Well, he was a sociopath.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. His divorce and the film Isle of Dr. Monroe really had him break up with Hollywood for a while. Yeah. Well, he was doing yeah, he was a member of the 27 Club as well. You're right, America.
Oh shit.
Mhm. There's a scene I remember from the movie where he just like set the room on fire and almost killed his girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he was a very, I guess, eccentric. Morrison was a libertine in the old school sense. Yeah, just look him up. I actually want to finish the movie. I've never finished the entire movie. I know it's very long. Jim Morrison thought of himself as a poet than a singer. Plus, the drugs didn't help. Yeah, they never do. Let me just check and make sure I didn't miss anything, any members or anything, because I wish it would pop up on StreamYards. My chat lets me know. So, But let's see what's going on. I'm sorry, Rumble, if I'm neglecting you guys. Drink up, need a refill, Gigi says over on Rumble. Blabs is gonna go to bed after this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just
okay,
realized, yeah,
Nervous.
like he's the band is the Doors that's saying "Hello, I Love You." Don't you tell me your name?
Yeah,
Which is one of my favorite songs. So
Yeah. I
but
wasn't
I don't
doing
know
you. I was
anything
doing
about
Cloud.
these people. I don't pay attention to them. So
Yeah. Yeah,
news to
no,
me.
that's fair. With bands, a lot of people don't know, like, yeah.
Walnuts?
Walnuts. Are you okay, Roto?
He said he
You
spelled
good?
walnuts wrong. It's walnuts.
He's got walnuts. Are those a variation of walnuts?
Yeah. Only found in Rotoland.
Only found in Rotoland. All right, so we're gonna wrap up here. Blabs, what do you got going on?
Well, we have a stream on Monday night, don't we? We have Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves on Monday. Me and Blabs will be on Kick.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you're gonna be on Kick too, not
Yeah.
Twitch. Yeah, we'll both be on Kick. 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Roto's on his way out. Oh my god, guys!
Struggle.
Oh no.
Walnuts.
Thank you for
tomorrow night. I'll be playing probably Jurassic World. Mozzie usually comes and hangs out with that too, and he just yells at the dinosaurs and stuff.
Fun.
And then we have side scrollers again starting up on Monday because we took a break. We had the week off because Craig was on vacay. But we are back 12 p.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday. Be there, I'll be square. The end.
I'll be there. I'll say hello.
Yeah.
I have tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing. There's no unplug because every other week. In case anyone forgot, it's every other week on Mando's YouTube. Now we're trying to get her views and subs up over there, so it's strictly over there now. But probably like 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, I'll be playing some Red Dead Online with a few people, and then Monday at 7 p.m. we got Sea of Thieves with Lethal and Mazza.
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
Oh, we got a tier video coming out. Tier list video coming out. We gotta film that.
Yeah, and we're gonna be filming a new tier list that will be out at some time next week. So wait for that on the Full Aussie channel.
Yeah.
That's it. And on Wicked's World, normal days, Thursdays and Saturdays next week. I'll most likely have a guest at least Saturday next week, probably Thursday as well. We'll see. I'm in talks with people. I was supposed to be gone for a few days, so I didn't reach out and have any guests. That's why my last stream was solo. This was gonna be solo, but Blabs hopped on so we can make fun of Snow White together.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out so much. You're awesome. And make sure you check out both of our streams tomorrow. But it's gonna be probably, I don't know, eating people with her dinosaurs. I don't know.
Run them over with my Jeep.
Run them over. She sounded so excited. Run them over with my Jeep.
It's a great sport.
All right, guys. We are out. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Bye.
Bye.